What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2 and the Pirate playthrough. Now, of course, I made it into Chaos 5 now, and this is my very first Chaos 5 attempt. I'm at 2,803 of a champion score now, and I need to get to 3,800 to make it through Chaos 5. Now that we're in Chaos 5, we've got a new enemy, and that is the Assassins. Now, in addition to that, the cyborgs from Chaos 2 have made a return, and in Waves 4 and 5, we'll see some geodes as well. So it's going to be all about going out and killing those 2 geodes. It's only 1 per wave at the beginning of Wave 4 and the beginning of Wave 5, and trying to tough it out through the Assassins. Now, I am coming in here with 87,000 health. I just randomly, it worked out. I ended up getting some hero health on my gear. And really in Chaos 5, I think a minimum that you want to get in here with is about 50k. If not, the Assassins are going to own you. So if you don't have any hero health on your pieces, you might want to get some before you try out Chaos 5. Now, I'm going to be relying pretty heavily this run on Earth Shatter Towers, as I did find an Earth Toss Shard, and Cannonballs. Now, of course, we got this relic all tricked out off of our Flame Auras, and I just moved it right over to the Cannonballs, and I'm going to continue to upgrade this relic. So as soon as I get a Chaos 5 amp, this bad boy is going up to Chaos 5, and then I'm going to upgrade it through the tiers from there, which should help ease the journey. Now that I have a relic with 3, not necessarily quality mods, but the 3 of the correct mods. So let's go ahead and get things started, build it out, and see what we can do. Let's see, where do we want to choke them off? Let's actually go right about here this time. We do have some flyers in the mix. I am going to use some sky guards as well. Now, I could rely on the cannons, but I don't have enough faith, so I am going to throw down 1 Skyguard at each of these outside lanes. Now, with 300 DU, let's take a look and see what exactly we can do here. I wonder if something like that would actually work. I actually went way over. I think I'm going to go over on these 2 outside lanes. And we do have a little bit of leftover, so I'll have to tighten it up a bit in the middle. However, I'm going to see, hopefully this is going to hold out. It's a little bit questionable. Let's see, let's go ahead and get a Skyguard down right about there. Let's go with the 2 Earth Shatters again, and 4 Cannonballs. Now, like I said, it's definitely a little questionable whether or not this is going to work. That stun fire on the cannon should help quite a bit, and then the Earth Shatter, of course, is going to be providing some CC. Now, as you see, I've got 550 left, so I don't quite have the 300 per lane that I was looking for. However, this should be able to get it done. In fact, if we just go, let's try maybe 3 cannons on this lane. That leaves me 280. This is a double lane, of course. Now with 280, what can we do? Let's block it off right about at that point. Let's see, let's grab the 2 Earth Shatters. That leaves me 100, so that's only 3 Cannonballs for this lane, and I just don't like it. I'm going to come over here and steal one of these cannons, since that's going to be my main DPS lane as it is the boss lane. Let me take one of those cannons and move it over here and see. I think that 4th cannon would really be beneficial in this particular lane here. Let's go something like that. And of course, we're DPSing on the Huntress. I have found a few shards. I'm starting to round the Huntress out. As you see, I do have 3 working shards in the head now. Worm Scarf, Inspiration, which I should probably upgrade Inspiration. 134,000. Boy, I'm eating through the gold pretty quick. But that is a really good shard for an ability power spammer. I've got Electric Retribution on there, but I'm not going to upgrade it. And then, of course, construction, critical strike. I just found oil slick. I'm not going to bother upgrading it either, but I could if I wanted. Then we got retribution and bulwark, and then, of course, that speed boost in the boots. Let's go ahead and check it out and see if we can get to Wave 3. You know, once again, ideally we want to make sure we're surviving Wave 2, where if we survive Wave 2, then we know we're going to be getting loot. And that's really what matters here. Now, of course, you want to watch out for the purple goo from the assassins, and you will see them coming. That is for darn sure. And the assassins can be... It can create quite the learning curve adjustment. That is for sure, as they can be tough, tough, tough. And here comes the first assassins. Sadly, I'm going to have to just try to tough it out on those. Here comes more assassins. I just don't have a clean place to kill them here. We got a lady orc going over the wall, more assassins, and I finally got wrecked. One wall down. Second wall appears to not be too far off. 219 mobs left. I don't think I'm going to survive Wave 1. But of course, I am going to give it a shot here. Now, the stunfire on the cannon should help me out quite a bit with these assassins. But is it enough to kill them, is the thing. Yeah, we survived it, but just barely. Let's stay here and let these cannonballs do their thing. And we made it through. So 124 mobs left. It's not over yet. But we may just survive this dang wave. You know, of course, the money waves start on wave number 2, as we're not really going to get loot until then. Alright, I got one wall about to die here, too. Am I going to make it over to it for a repair? Oh, so close. Wow, just barely made it there for a repair. Now we got this top lane, which is just getting rushed. Let's get a repair on that one as well. Quite the challenge here breaking into Chaos 5 for sure, especially not having any shards. Now, I've been crying about it this whole playthrough, and oh my gosh, I just wish I could find a destruction shard, as I am just having a tough, tough time with it. Let's see, let's upgrade all of that and all of this, as I really don't want to have to run back over there again. Now, this area took a beating too. Now, do I want to try... There's that Chaos 5 amp I was looking for. I could help myself out and go ahead and upgrade that relic on those cannons right now, and it would make a massive, massive difference. In fact, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's get 2 upgrades here on cannonballs, and let's take a look at that bad boy. Now, what did we want to do with it? Okay, we've got the Chaos 5 amp we just picked up, so let's take it to Chaos 5, and that's going to be a nice bump. And then we actually have the mats already to take this guy up another notch. That is awesome. Now it's actually ready to go to Chaos 6 if I just had the amp. So that is going to go ahead, and spending my crafting materials like that is going to completely carry me through Chaos 5. There's no doubt about it. Let's get a wall back down here. And once again, here we are to the money wave. So let's do our best to survive this wave. Even just surviving through the first boss is going to guarantee I'm getting loot. And then that, of course, is going to make life just so much easier. A destruction shard, a defense rate shard. If I had those 2 shards right now, it would be an entirely different game, as my cannonballs would actually be at the speed cap, or really close to it. I think they'd be at the speed cap with that mod I got. and they would just be doing substantial more amounts of damage than what they're doing now. Come on, cannons. Need these cannons to get to cleaning assassins a little quicker than that. The Earth Shatters are definitely making a noticeable difference. If I could get a little bit, you know, I mean, ideally, if I had a destruction and a defense rate shard for those two, it would be another game changer. I'm hoping this doesn't turn into replacing walls every wave, as that just costs so dang much. Well, at least I got that off and got those javelin throwers down. So where is our boss? We should be having a boss pop in here. Let's go ahead and get that wall repaired. Let's grab this mana. How's this lane coming? This lane's actually doing really good over here, considering. And here comes Gribbs. So let's guarantee Gribbs is going to die, as Gribbs going down gives me my first Chaos 6 loot, besides my craftable. Now, of course, a lot of people like to hoard the crafting materials, and I don't blame you, especially if you plan on doing ancient power resets. But if you're new to the game and just looking at progressing and want to get a strong grasp on everything, don't hesitate to use them. And we've got just a sweet medallion right there with defense crit damage on it. That's going somewhere. I'm not sure where yet. It may actually go... You know what? That was a waste. Let me upgrade them instead. It may go on those Earth Shatters. Let's take a quick peek right here. Alright, that was my Chaos 2 item. That can go away. We want to lock these amps. Let's take a look at those Earth Shatters. Anti-Warbore and Ballista-Bite. Yeah, see, that's going to be, what, 1,800 additional defense power. So let's definitely do that. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of that Anti-Warbore. And once again, this is actually a double boss lane this time. I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and throw some ups on those cannons. But I do want to toughen up all the other lanes, as if I can just stay parked over in that other lane, it's really going to help my chances of survival. Crap, I did it again. I should have just upgraded those. Let's see. Let's upgrade 2 of those cannons, and then we'll put 300 into this lane's cannons. And I have to remember, 1 mob at the beginning of wave 4 and 1 mob at the beginning of wave 5. So the geodes can indeed ruin my day if I don't take care of them. So I need to be paying attention to geodes. I'm actually out of mana, so can't repair that Earth Shatter fully. But we've got our first Chaos 6 loot. So this map is already a win, whether I win or not. It just kind of tells me that this is the place I should be. Now, of course, being at the start of Chaos 6 and not having any shards, this should be a really, really tough challenge for me. Or pardon me, Chaos 5. Just starting Chaos 5 and not having any shards, this should be a real tough challenge for me to get it completed, if that's even possible. Go Earth Shatter, CC them up. Alright, and we've got assassins coming. See if we can get these cannons to do some work here. There we go. I lost the 1 assassin anyway. Let's instantly get another wall repair going, as we know we got more assassins coming. I really needed to get those out of the ground. Not gonna happen. It looks like this may be the end, as I see I got a lady orc just marching on. She's gonna be at that core before I spawn, I'm pretty sure. I'm getting steamrolled anyway. But that was a really, really rough first Chaos 5. And you know what? I am gonna go ahead and continue, because I didn't get the bosses down. So I'm gonna replay from wave and see if I can't get through this match, or at least get the loot from the next bosses. Definitely a little RNG involved. Got to get a little lucky. You get a few crits in the mix, it's going to help out. Obviously, it's all about the assassins. The assassins are going to keep owning me over and over, and there's enough mobs that the cannons can't get freed up to take them off of me, which is a bit of a challenge. Let's try to be a little bit more aggressive this time. That way, hopefully, those cannons are freed up when those assassins do start coming. And all these wither beasts. I had way too many wither beasts in the ground there. I should have checked out that bow. I got a bow that dropped, I thought, last wave. Ooh. Keep them going here. Gonna try to just keep these walls as healthy as possible. They're obviously getting tore up. Okay, here comes the ogre and the siege roller. Alright, these cannons did good that time. They got that assassin right off me, which is nice, but that wall is just getting chewed up. And it's because that ogre's there now. Plus we've got throwers, plus we got all these mages. Yeah, I think this is going to be I'm going to have to rinse and repeat a Chaos 5 failing, I think, on Wave 2 and 3 a few times. See if I can at least get one more boss worth of loot out of the deal. Doesn't look like it. I got wrecked a little too quick. Kind of a shame, too, because that ogre is kind of low. I don't think I'm going to be able to salvage it, though. Well, I definitely won't be able to salvage it, but I don't... Oh, actually, the ogre's going down. Let's get that ogre down and get the loot. Alright, got the loot just in time. They're on the core. It's good game, but we got the loot. So, once again, we got us another fail, yet it's a fail that's a success, as I've got Chaos 5 pieces laying on the ground right now. I think I said this was Chaos 6 about 1,000,000 times over the course of this. As you see, I've got a bow there, which is going to help. I've got a chest piece and a helmet. So let's head on back out to Tavern and check out exactly what we did get. Now, I got those amps, so I was able to upgrade the cannonballs, and that helped out quite a bit. I may have to rethink the Earth Shatters, or even just try a different map. That particular map does have a lot of mobs, so it can be a little difficult. However, that is a win for me, as... Oh yeah, there's Chaos 5 loot right here. There's a melee and a gobsplosion. That's a tough choice right there. You know what? I think I'm going to go with the gobsplosion just for the slightly more DPS I'm getting out of it. And then even that is just a fantastic relic. I could throw that on something. Since I don't have the shards, the mod slots aren't really bothering me too much. Or the shard slots, pardon me, aren't bothering me too much. And there is a nice chest piece. There is some nice gloves. And not too shabby on that helmet. In fact, I think I'll just go ahead and equip that helmet now. That takes me up to 2837, so getting a little closer. But that is my very first attempt at Chaos 5. I'll do a few more of those offline, probably have a couple more fails, and eventually complete Chaos 5. And I will get the next episode on my last Chaos 5 map once I get a couple of clears in. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, when you're just coming through the game as I am here, if you fail the map, it's not necessarily a fail as long as you get at least one upgrade. If you get one upgrade, you can rinse and repeat and do that same thing over and over again, and eventually you're going to end up replacing all your stuff and getting through that particular tier. So thank you once again, and I will see you next time around. Take it easy.